guys, welcome to my channel. Mwendy here. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. So in today's video, I'm going to show you my top 12 perfumes in my collection. I showed you my collection a few days ago, and I just figured it's just right that I show you the favorites from my curated collection. And so yeah, so today we have it. I tried to narrow it down to 10, but I completely failed because I couldn't decide on which two I had to remove for me to make a top 10. So I decided to just go right ahead and just make a top 12. And all these perfumes are perfumes that I absolutely love, and I cannot decide which one to remove or which one is number one. So I have decided to just go with it. So last year I did a top 10 for life video, and that video, oh god guys. So I think I was just getting into YouTube and trying to get confident on the camera and everything. It was it's not the best of videos, but yeah, I'm going to link it in the description box. So I have a few perfumes from that list that are also on this list, so I'll reserve those towards the end. But what I'm going to show you in the beginning are the perfumes that have just come in their strong loves for me. So before I continue rambling on, let's go right into the video. Actually, before I get into the video, I just wanted to mention to all my Zambian subscribers that I'm starting a decanting service. So if you want to try out any of these perfumes, please follow my perfume business on Instagram. It is called Scented by Mwendy. I'll leave it, I always have it in the description box. Follow it so that you can try to sample out some of my favorite perfumes. So I'll be having decants, I'll be selling decants for 3 mils, 5 mils and 10 mils. So please look out for that addition to the Scented by Mwendy purge. So to start off the list, we're going to start with a very strong favorite. This is a perfume that I loved at first sniff, and initially I struggled to wear it so much because it's a very strong perfume. It's a very bold perfume, and it's one that can rub people the wrong way if they really do not like perfumes. But then again, it's one that gets me a lot of compliments because it's got this massive projection and it's sweet. It's all things that I personally love, and that is Jasmine Wisp-Rasasi. So this is a very strong fruity perfume. It's really for the fruity perfume lover. It's got a very strong peach note in here, and the peach comes off like a very ripe peach, and it's beautiful. It also has amber, and the amber just makes it more grounded and very deep, and this is what I really love. Someone might mistake it to have some woody notes, but it really doesn't have. It's the amber that is mixing in very well with the fruits. Very nice, very sweet, very fruity. It gives off, and I'm very sad. I am so sad that I've used almost half of it. The bottle doesn't come full, so it's a 75 ml bottle, I believe. Yes, it's a 75 ml bottle that doesn't come very full to the top. But from what I can see here, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but in my previous video it was very visible, I am just down to half. And this is a perfume that I feel that I will forever have in my collection. So a strong love, perfect, and I really feel like every fruity perfume lover should try this one. So that's the first one, Jasmine Wisp-Rasasi. Next on the list, we have another love at first sniff, which I love so much, and I'm trying to reserve and not give a chance to these other winter perfumes before I start just wearing this one all the time, and that is Elie Saab Le Parfum Royale. So this is beautiful. This is rose, a bit of citruses. This is amazing. I never thought of myself as a rose lover, but this one is amazing. It's got some vanilla as well. This is just it's also comes off like to me, how I would summarize this perfume is that it's a sweet fresh rose. It just smells very sophisticated, very grown, very inviting, very clean. This is one that I feel is not very popular, but should be popular. People out there should really look out for this particular perfume. It is worth having. It is worth the hype. And the minute I smelled this one, and the day I was smelling this perfume, I smelled other Le Parfum perfumes, and I was just on like a Le Parfum type of hunt because I fell in love with the original Le Parfum, and I just felt like, why not? I need to try all these other ones. So the very first time I sniffed this one, I fell in love and I was sold. So Le Parfum Royale, something that you need to try out, in one of my top 10, top 12 perfumes at this time. So now that we've spoken about Le Parfum Royale, let's not forget the original, which I also love very much. So this one has jasmine and orange blossom, while the other one has rose. This one also has white honey and patchouli. This is beautiful. This just comes off like, yes, you get the white honey, which comes off very bland, not very sweet, but very nice, white floral, classy type of perfume. Elegance in a bottle, to me, comes off very bridal, very sophisticated, and oozes class. So Le Parfum is not a safe blind buy. I think between this one and Royale, you would really, I would say Royale is better than this one. So yeah, if you want to try, if you love white florals, definitely try this one. But then if you are not a very strong floral lover, I would say the other one is much easier to love than this one. But this one is one that I absolutely love. So that is Le Parfum by Elie Saab. We go on to my scent of the day today, and this is none other than Flowerbomb Nectar. This, guys, forget about the original Flowerbomb. Everyone has worn that one, and it's a self perfume. It's easy, it's for work, it's something that you would love and you wouldn't offend anyone with. But if you really just want that extra punch, that very nice sophistication, that sort of uniqueness that the gunpowder in here gives, do try Flowerbomb. This one is sweeter, it's more syrupy, it's got this powderiness to it, which I really find very nice. You definitely, if you've smelled gunpowder before, you definitely get that note, but it's not offensive. I don't know what they did to it. Yeah, so amazing. This, and you know what? I don't know if this perfume is discontinued or not. I don't see much of it, and it's very expensive actually. So as much as I just have it there, I'm below half, and I'm just wondering like what happens, what's next. So I really want the big bottle again. This should be in 100 ml or 90 ml. This is a 90 ml bottle, and I wouldn't make a mistake of buying a smaller bottle. This is one that I absolutely love. So when it runs out, I'll definitely buy this one again. So forget, like, if you like the original Flowerbomb and you like very strong perfumes, and that's another thing about all my perfumes on this list. If you know anything about me by now, you should know that I really like strong perfumes, and none of these perfumes are very light. All my perfumes are strong. I like to smell my own perfume. So if you're looking for a very light perfume, I'm sorry, this is in the video. I like very perfumes that project, perfumes that also last very long. So yeah, Flowerbomb Nectar by Victor and Rolf. Next, we have one that will not surprise anyone to be on this list. This is Versace Eros Parfum EDT. This is a fresh, sort of fruity, sweet perfume. Yeah, it's good. Raspberry in here. It's good. Very. It's also got like a citrusy thing to it in some florals. Very strong. Projects very loudly. If I feel like I smelled the EDP of this perfume, and I feel like that EDP perfume is more floral, a bit more reserved than this one is. This is very loud, yet a bit fresh. For me, I wouldn't say this is specifically for summer. I would say you can wear it all year round because it's very strong, very floral, and at times I feel like in summer it can be a bit too much. So I still reserve it for summer because I don't really have a lot of summer perfumes. And speaking of that, so what I did is after my video, I decided to separate my perfumes so I just see where I am at, because for a moment there I decided to stop buying winter perfumes because my collection is predominantly winter perfumes. So when I decided to separate the perfumes, like strictly winter and then those that are all year round, plus summer perfumes, obviously the summer perfumes are very few, but more all year round perfumes, I discovered that I'm actually doing very well. I had like 23 very wintry perfumes, like strictly winter perfumes, and about 18 that I could wear in summer or all year round. So yeah, I'm doing very well on that one. I was beating myself up so much. But yeah, so this is one that can be worn all year round. It's got a lemony note. It's got a lemon note in here, but it's not very sharp and citrusy. I think it's the florals that just make it a bit rounded up, but this is a very nice perfume. To me, it's the fruits and that freshness to it that just makes me love this perfume so much. So enough about it. So this is Versace Eros Parfum EDT. It wouldn't be a top anything perfume video without my favorite MFK perfume, which is none other than Grand Soir. So this is a unisex perfume, very amber vanilla heavy perfume. The best amber perfume in my opinion. This just smells expensive and nice. One that I love on myself, one that I would love to smell on a man. Projection, perfect. Longevity, amazing. I really feel bad that I'm even moving so fast. Imagine this is an expensive perfume because when it finishes, oh God. So yeah, I really have spoken so much about this perfume, and it's basically just amber and vanilla, just that nice vanilla which is well grounded in the amber. I really can't say much about this perfume. I've spoken so much about it, you guys have been exhausted. So that's Grand Soir by MFK. Next on this list we have Burberry Body. This is the EDP. This is rose musk, some sweetness to it. Very nice. Very nice perfume. This just gives me signature scent type of vibes. It's something that you can wear all year round and comes off very professional, comes off very mature. It comes off a bit mature. This is something that I usually recommend to people who are just getting into the perfume game. I know it's a bit sophisticated for a very naive nose, but I feel like if you're just moving from very generic perfumes and you want to get into these more classy, more slightly floral, it's like tipping your toe in the floral realm. This is one that I really recommend, because even my mom, who doesn't like very floral perfumes, actually loves this one. So it's sort of like a very safe perfume. Yeah, Burberry Body, I can't say enough about this one. This is one of my favorite affordable perfumes, yet very classy, very elegant and sophisticated. So Burberry body, EDP. One thing about this list is you'll notice that I tried so much not to add discontinued perfumes in this list, but I just couldn't. I couldn't think of I couldn't just stomach the thought of not adding this perfume in this top 12 list, because it just makes, it is one of my favorite perfumes for summer, and that is Florabotanica by Balenciaga. As much as it is discontinued, and I'm trying to stray away from talking so much about discontinued perfumes, and I just couldn't. So this is my favorite summer perfume. This is a fresh rose, a very aquatic type of perfume. Watery, comes off a bit watery, and it's a very green perfume. Very green. It's got also a cannabis note, like very fresh rose and some stems of a rose in there, very green. It's just perfect. Like, it gives off this clean sort of vibe. And for me, what really just resonates with me about this perfume is, despite being a very fresh perfume, it's very long lasting. It projects amazing, and at this point, I'm sure you guys know, like, that is one of the things that I look for in a perfume. It has to last long, it has to project. So definitely a winner, and I'm very sad it's discontinued. If you can get your hands on it, do. As usual, I'm going to tell you, this is not a very safe blind buy. It's for the people who love it. So it's very floral and very green. So if you can't stand very floral or very green perfumes, then this might not be it. So yeah, Florabotanica by Balenciaga. Next on the list, we have one that I haven't worn in a while, because I also tend to pull for this one a lot in summer, but I figured I can't forget it. So it's one that I've had over and over, and I need to buy a bigger bottle. I've finished the bottle before this, a bigger bottle of this. This is a 50 ml. I don't know what I was thinking in buying this. So this is Versace Crystal Noir EDT. This is a spicy, floral, a bit of coconut in there perfume. I really struggle with coconut in perfumes, but this is, the coconut in here is something that I can tolerate. I think it's the spices and everything that just really just works. It's got this very cold feel to it, and some sort of darkness and mystery to it, which just comes off as very dangerous yet seductive, which is something that I just love. So yeah, perfect for summer. You can wear it. It lasts long. It lasts long, and it's also got this coldness to it, which just makes it work even in the hot weather. So I just can't say more about this one. It's a very unique perfume, not for everyone, but the people who love it, and I just happen to be one of those. So that's Versace Crystal Noir EDT. Next, Scandal. I know everyone is just tired of me and this perfume. So this is honey, a bit of citruses like in the top, and I think it also has some patchouli in there, but what you get is very syrupy sweet honey. It's beautiful. And if you want to know how honey smells like in perfume, this is it. Try Scandal. It's, a lot of people don't like it because it's extremely sweet, like it's syrupy sweet. You even feel it on your skin, like it's sticking on your skin. That's how sweet it is. But then again, like, because of how sweet and very sticky it is, it's very long lasting. It projects so much. Men seem to love it. I can't say more about this. Everyone knows it by now, so it's something that you need to try, and more people love it than the people who do not. And I just feel like most people start to hate it maybe when they've progressed so far down in their perfume journey, and then they start thinking, oh, the ones that are too sweet are just too much. So I understand, but this is one of my favorite perfumes. So Scandal by Jean-Paul Gaultier. If you know, you know I love Euphoria. Euphoria is one that I've had my ups and downs with, but at the end, it is a love. It is a love. So my bottle is out. I just left a few sprays for me to talk about. But to be honest, it's also good because of the shape of the bottle. It's also hard to get the liquid out when it's very low down. Like that, those last mils are so hard to get out of this bottle. So that's why. But I have already repurchased it and it's already on the way. This is how much I love this perfume. It's such a cheapie, but worth everything. It's one that I hope CK will never discontinue. It's floral. It's also very woody, comes off very easy, yet very sophisticated. Please don't get tired of the word sophisticated, because that is something that I personally would like to be associated with. So yeah, Euphoria, very nice. Can be worn by a man as well. To me, it comes off unisex. It comes off, it's also got this nice clean thing to it that I find. Yeah, the florals just give it this nice, it's got black orchid. It just gives off this clean vibe to it. So Euphoria CK. Last on this list, and certainly not the least, is an empty bottle of Burberry Her. So this perfume, I would be deceiving you guys if I didn't show this bottle in here. As much as it is an empty, this is one of my favorite perfumes. Actually, this was my signature scent, and it's still on my top 10 top list because I still love it. And I think the minute I buy it again, it goes back to being the signature. It's like I need to be deciding between Elie Saab, Le Parfum, and this one. I really love both. So if it's possible to have two signature scents, yes, there are two. So this is a fruitier, fruity, aromatic, sort of hairy perfume. It's got raspberry, it's got moss, it's got this thing about it that just, most people say it's similar to Baccarat Rouge, but to me it's way fruitier, which makes it very nice. It's one that I wear all year round because it just works all year round. And there's never, each time I wear it, I'm like reminded like, wow, this is an amazing perfume. And yeah, everyone really, it's very rare to see someone who doesn't love this perfume. It's very easy to love. So yeah, fruity, beautiful, amazing. So there's really a bit of, it also has a bit of florals and very sweet. That's all I can tell you guys. So Burberry Her, definitely in my top 12 list. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are the perfumes that definitely have immunity in my collection. Watch my video, my top 10 for life for last year, and compare. See what it is that was in there that is no longer in my top, but I still have in my collection. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.